Hi, my name is Brayden.
I'm Jake. I'm Chris.
I'm Haley.
So we're going to talk about our product that we developed today. And it's called Campus Cargo. So what we had to think of was, in order to put something out in the market, whether it's a product or a service, we have to develop some questions to fill some gaps to help people in the society. So one of the issues that we developed being college students was food on college campus. The first question was, do you get sick of campus food? Which is a recurring issue, I'm sure, on this campus and many other ones. Another question was, do you use delivery? So if you do eat food on campus and you decide to eat food off campus, do you use delivery stuff like DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats? And the third one, which is really important, is how valuable is your college time? And that's just basically managing time in college and seeing what time you can fit in to eat and what time you need to do your work. Next slide. So our app is called Campus Cargo, which is basically a friendly, interactive college campus app that makes delivery simplistic, which basically works with the students and the workers, but the workers are the students, so it makes it a lot easier. So how it works as a job. So there's basically two sides that work with each other in the app, one being the job and one being people who want stuff delivered, the customers. So basically it's set up in 3 steps. One, you send Campus Cargo to register as a worker. 2, choose to be a shipper or a buyer. In this case, we're going to be talking about the shippers. And 3, start shipping and get paid. And that sounds very simple, and that's because it basically is. And that's what we wanted to do, to develop an app that people can make money in a very simple way by just registering with their phone or their computer and just start delivering if they have a car or they're capable of some kind of transportation vehicle. So if we go to the next slide. So now how does it work as a buyer? It's basically the same steps. You just use the app to sign up, choose what places, items you will be using it for. So whether that's Walmart to get some kind of supplies or just Dunkin' Donuts for some food or coffee. And then 3, you easily just start using the app. And with the workers, it works with the buyers. So the buyers will have to choose whether they want to go to certain places, and the buyers get to choose, or the workers get to choose what places they limit themselves to deliver, whether it's the mile radius or it's the certain places that they'll go to. They say they can't go to Walmart because they don't want to walk around in Walmart, but they'll go to somewhere like a Taco Bell since they can go through a drive-through. Next slide. So this is how it works for our pricing strategy with our workers, and it's basically a 2-part payment plan. We wanted to develop something that would give students enough money that they feel that they're getting an incentive to be paid, but we also didn't want it to be just too much where it's kind of like too simple. So our first part is advertisements. So on the app there will be numerous advertisements that will obviously pop up on the app, and using those advertisements will help our workers get paid with a steady cash flow. So when they're not working and do not develop certain fees, they will not have to worry about not getting paid. The second part is fees, and that basically works with every delivery that they take. They will get basically a fee on their purchase, and no worries. They'll get a fee on their purchase, and the buyer will get paid based off of how much the item costs or the food, and they'll get a certain percentage.
How does this differ from competition? Our product is going to be cheaper than other delivery services, such as DoorDash or Grubhub. They oftentimes require you to order a certain amount of food at a certain price, but our drivers will set the price that they will go at. It's going to be faster than other companies because it's run by students at the university rather than random people. They know how to get around the university quickest, fastest. They know the area around them well, and because our workers are students, they will be able to develop relationships with other students. They can also request workers if they're available, and that will just increase their satisfaction with the app and company. Product features, students will just put in what college they're at, and it will tell you if Campus Cargo is located at that college or not. Hopefully it is. Trinity College. It will show all the services, including food services, laundry services for dry cleaning, or like general stores like Walmart. And then you can choose products at those different companies, and they will be delivered to you wherever you want them to be delivered to. Our company is an easy way for students to make money in their free time. It's an easy way for college kids to get food without leaving campus, whether people don't have a car or they're just too busy or too lazy, how they value their time. That's the main reason for this company to be started. And it's going to be cheaper than other food delivery apps, as we have mentioned. Because our product is a virtual product, it allows us to get a higher it allows us to ask our customers easier and have a higher rate of retention, asking them if they enjoy a product or not. This could be asked weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, or even after every charge. For our distribution strategy, we'll have two types of distribution strategies. One is our app, how our customers will download the app, and the other is how the users will actually get their orders, like where they will pick them up, for example, outside of dorms or the library.
All right, so with our co-marketing relationships, all that kind of stuff, we're going to try to work with companies such as Impiture. So Impiture is basically a company that works with other companies to create apps and get you off the ground, started, all that kind of stuff. Another thing that we can do is ask colleges and universities, such as classes or clubs, to kind of work with us and kind of get it started off the ground. Because it's going to go through a testing period, and we're going to have to market it throughout different universities, and obviously it's a student-made app for students. So getting it to work with students right away is a great way to get this off the ground. So basically the cost of every delivery is going to be based off the price of what you're ordering. So not everything is going to be the exact same, but basically every single thing is going to have a small fee based off what you're ordering, where you're ordering it from, how far away it is, how long it takes, all that kind of stuff. But the difference between ours and others is that it's going to be a percentage of the charge of our competitors. So with our marketing, communication, and promotional strategy, college websites and newsletters are going to be a huge part of getting it off the ground and all that kind of stuff. But basically, social media is going to be the biggest heavy hitter. So basically, 90% to 95% of students 18 to 22 admit to using social media daily. So advertising on social media is going to be a huge thing. So if a student's scrolling through Instagram or something like that, they see a sponsored ad for Campus Cargo, they look into it a little bit more, read about it, they're going to kind of realize that, wow, this is a good app. This is better than Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, whatever. So you can also have surveys after every experience, like Chris said earlier. So these surveys are basically going to help us figure out what we need to do to change, how we're going to price it, how we're going to market, all that kind of stuff, what kind of catches people's attention. So the personal selling thing, going back to seeing the target and testing phase. So basically, we're not going to be able to implement this in every school right away. It's going to be a testing period. You're going to have to look at which schools are going to be the best. So we can use sales forces to go and work with students and universities with newsletters or the college website workers and figuring out how we can kind of implement it into their school easily and effectively. But the main way that it's going to work best for us is going straight to the students. Because like I said earlier, it's a student-made app for students. And sales promotions, so Campus Cargo is going to offer discounts from time to time based off what you do when you use the app. So say we have buyers, every single time that they refer a friend to Campus Cargo and they get 5 people to sign up, you can make it 25% off their next purchase. Or say for each 10 orders placed for Campus Cargo, the 11th order will get 5% off.
Alright, so the cost of Campus Cargo will be based on how much it needs to pay its employees, how many advertisements are going to be shown, and like how many like how many issues there are because it's a new app. They're gonna be obviously we're gonna need to fix this so everybody can have the best experience that they can have. So we need to put money to that. Next slide. All right. So there will be some issues with the competitors. For example, brand loyalty. For example, Uber Eats. That's been around for a while. So because Campus Cargo is new, people might trust Uber Eats more and be a little bit iffy about Campus Cargo at first before they actually try it. And also, employees would probably benefit more from working from the competitors because, as I said before, we pay the pay rate for employees is a little lower than it is for other competitors because we like to just because that's how it is and technological issues again they're gonna happen. It's a new app and new apps tend to malfunction. So if that happens, we suggest to contact our professional partners and